All right. Hello, everyone. Hei, hvordan går det? Jeg har det bra. Jeg heter Lillison, og velkommen to more Norwegian. It feels like a long time, a couple of weeks. A lot has happened. I've moved back to the dorm, and I've started my classes. I think, it's week 2 of classes, the end of week 2. Um, and yeah, so I kind of got my schedule down, but I haven't set up my streaming schedule yet. I want to take some time to really think about that, think about good time to stream. I don't think I'll be doing it, every day a week. Like during the summer, I might just commit to one day or a couple of days. Because aside from school and all that fun stuff with school, I'm actually starting or producing a YouTube series. If there's people outside, I guess. If anyone knows about the show Red vs. Blue, it's kind of like that, except it's with a different game. But I'm working with a couple of other writers. We have some voice actors lined up, and we have some players who are gonna help us actually film in the game. So I'm really excited, but I'm gonna be working on that. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on. My Norwegian has probably slacked a little bit. Let's see. I'll switch my screens. There we go. Right away. I haven't really practiced at all over the last couple of weeks. So it'll be interesting to see me try to remember all this stuff again. Hello, see, I left so long, Duolingo is dead. So sad. Oh, and if you guys have any questions for me about school or about classes or what I'm doing, just send a message, ask me. If you're new to college and you think about going to college, I can help out. I love messing with freshmen. I mean, helping freshmen. Just kidding. That would be kind of mean. I wouldn't mess with you guys. Oh shoot, I meant to look at okay, we're just hopping right into this then.
Jeg leser aldri de avisene.
Phone. Jeg leser aldri de avisene. I never read those newspapers. Those are, I forgot the terms, oh no. Like that, this, these, pronouns? Pronouns? Yes, pronouns. Pronouns, and, when you have a plural noun like avisna, the newspapers, you need to use the for those or these newspapers, plural. I never read those. I was about to. Those or these? Go away, Google. Yeah, those or these. That's a good question. I think it's these. Those. It didn't mark it wrong, so okay. I'm
Den
good.
kvinnen lærer.
Den kvinnen lærer. That woman is a teacher. And remember, in Norwegian, they don't really use a article in front of the noun that describes like an occupation. Like we would say a teacher. In Norwegian, it's just lærer is teacher. Den kvinnen lærer. I have a new mic and everything, so Duolingo better pick up what I'm
Ser
saying.
du de dyrene?
Ser du de dyrene? De dyrene? Do you see Do you see, those animals? Yep. That is not a cat. That ikke en katt. I think? Yes. Okay.
Jeg vet hun liker den boken.
Jeg vet hun liker den boken. I know she likes that book. I know she likes that book.
De glassene er våre.
De glassene er våre. Yep, and our is in the plural form. De glassene er våre.
Han leser det brevet.
He reads that newspaper. Oh, that letter. Right.
Hun liker den gutten.
Hun liker den gutten. She likes that boy.
Det en and?
Det en and. Is that a duck?
Han leser det brevet.
He reads that letter. Okay. There we go. And after I restore some of this and maybe do some lessons, we'll watch season 2 of Alt for Norge. No thanks, Duo. I'm not giving you my money. I've already sold to you my soul. Wow, I restored it. Oh, there we go. It's just being a little slow. Locations. Restore. Det er 9 trær på øya.
Det 9 trær på øya.
Det er 9 trær på øya. Trær. I'm having trouble saying that.
Trær.
Trær. It's at the very front of your face. Trær. Trær.
Trær.
Trær. Trær. Okay. I'm just gonna type. There are 9 trees on the island. Øya.
Det et gjerde foran huset.
Det er et gjerde. There is a fence foran huset.
Huset.
Det er en gjerde foran huset. There is a fence in front of the house. What? Det er en gjerde. Oh, wrong form of gjerde. Okay. So it's definite and indefinite. Those were the words I was forgetting. So gjerde, a fence, is indefinite. So it'd be et gjerde, but gjardet is the definite form with the T at the end. So that's why that is wrong.
Hvem står foran gjerdet?
Hvem står foran gjerdet? Oh, okay. I was like, did you seriously not pick up a single word of that? But okay. It's just being really slow, apparently. Hvem står foran gjerdet? Who is standing in front of the fence? And this now is when the fence is in the definite form. The fence. Oh, I have an itch. There we go.
Katten står foran hunden.
Cotton, the cat, is standing in front of the dog, because of course it is. Cotton står foran huset.
Musene bor under gulvet.
Musene bor under gulvet. The mice live under the floor. Musene bor under gulvet. The mice live underneath the floor.
Jeg ser ikke gjerdet.
I do not. Jeg ser ikke. I do not see the fence. He is sitting inside. Han sitter inne.
Der gjerdet.
Der gjerdet.
Gjerdet.
That is the fence.
Bor dere ved lekeplassen?
Or there is the fence. Bor dere ved lekeplassen? Do they live by the play, the what's it called? The park? The
Lekeplassen.
playground. I've completely forgot that word. Bor den lekeplassen? Do you live by... Oh, right. Do you, plural, as in you people, live by the playground?
Jenta sitter oppe i treet.
Jenta
Jenta sitter
oppe i treet.
i treet.
Treet. Jenta sitter oppe i treet.
Tvillingene er oppe.
The twins are up. Tvillingene er oppe. Tvillingene. It's some tough sounds, the T and the V together. Tvillingene er oppe.
Det er et gjerde mellom huset og lekeplassen.
Det er et gjerde.
Gjerde.
What was the rest of it?
Det er et gjerde mellom huset og lekeplassen.
Mellom huset og lekeplassen. Lekeplassen. Det er et gjerde mellom huset og lekeplass. There is a fence between the house and the playground. The spiders are under the bed. Oh no. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a bunch of people just jaywalking across the street. Edderkoppen? Did I spell that right? Edderkoppene? Anna. Okay. The spiders, plural. Edderkoppene er under sengen.
Hunden ligger ved sengen.
I like that word, sengen. I don't know why, but I like it. The dog is laying by the bed. She is sitting by the bed. Hun sitter ved sengen.
Kvinnene sitter under treet.
Okay. Kvinnene sitter under treet. They're like hair or something.
Vi leker ofte på lekeplassen.
We leker often. We play often at the playground. Vi leker ofte på lekeplassen.
Bilen står oppe ved broen.
Bilen står oppe ved broen. Bilen står oppe ved broen. Okay, so the car is up by the bridge.
Kvinnene sitter ved treet.
Kvinnene sitter ved treet. The women, plural, are sitting by the tree.
De venter på oss ved broen.
De venter på oss ved broen. I kind of butchered that, but it counted, so. De venter på oss ved broen. They wait for us by the bridge.
Det er et gjerde foran huset.
Det er et gjerde. Oh, I'm not gonna fool me twice. Et gjerde foran huset. Yay! So even though I haven't practiced in a bit, I'm feeling pretty good. Like I haven't lost it all. Okay, shit's done. Food! I think I know my food pretty well.
Broren min er servitør.
Broren min er servitør. Broren min er servitør. Servitør. Okay. My brother is a waiter. She is paying. Hun. There's bestille. Bestille is to order, I think. She's paying. I think. Betale. Okay, that's why. Very similar words. Bestille and betale.
Det smaker.
Det smaker. They are tasting. Oh, that smaker. It tastes good. Servituren. is making lager kaffe. Yay.
Jeg vil ha den forretten.
Jeg vil ha den forretten. I would like that appetizer. Jeg vil ha den forretten. The cook is washing the glass. Kokken vasker glassene. Yay, wow, look at that.
Jeg vil ha øl til pizzaen.
Jeg vil ha øl til pizzaen. I would like beer with the pizza. I tried to cook a pizza last night in the microwave, and apparently it wasn't supposed to go in the microwave. It was supposed to go in an oven. And I learned the hard way, even though it said on the box. Because I'm just like that. Jeg vil ha øl til pizzaen. Øl til øl.
Kokken har risen.
The cook has the rice. Kokken har risen.
De guttene er servitører.
You say it, not type it. De guttene er servitører. Okay, so those boys are servers or waiters. De guttene er servitører. De guttene er servitører. Okay, and there we go. So I gotta remember to slow down on the speaking parts because sometimes I just won't pick it up.
Smaker det?
Smaker det? Does it taste good?
Kokkene arbeider ikke fra 9 til 5.
It's a mouthful. Kokkene arbeider ikke fra 9 til 5. So the cooks plural, don't work, arbeider ikke, from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Dun, 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 dun. I just had to get that out of my head. Okay. Kokkene arbeider ikke fra 9 til 5. 5. Okay. Okay, fine, Julie. Go be
Kokken
like that.
vasker restauranten.
Kokken vasker restauranten. Okay, the cook is cleaning the restaurant. Smaker det?
Jeg vil ha vin til fisken.
Jeg vil ha vin til fisken. Til. Okay, I would like wine with the fish.
Her er forretten din.
Her er forretten din. Here is your appetizer. Are they cooks? Er de kokker?
Hvorfor spiser du suppe med gaffel?
Hvorfor spiser du
suppe med gaffel?
Hvorfor spiser du suppe med gaffel? Why are you eating soup with a fork? That doesn't work. That doesn't work out that well. You should use instead and... Oh, she? Is that it? She? Yeah, I think she is spoon. Yeah? Soup is she? Hvem betaler? Which one of these is a fork? En gaffel.
En gaffel. Hvor er servitøren vår?
Where is our server? Hvor er servitøren vår?
Det smaker.
Det smaker. It is tasty.
De guttene er servitører.
De guttene er servitører. Guttene er servitører. Well, if you listen to me, Duolingo, I swear I'm saying
De
it.
guttene er servitører.
Guttene er servitører. De guttene er servitører. 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 Servitører.
Servitører.
Servitører. Come on.
De guttene er servitører.
De guttene er servitører. Servitører.
Servitører.
De guttene er serviturer. Serviturer. Servers. They're servers. God damn.
Servitører.
It sounds like exactly what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm not.
Servitører.
Serviturer. Well, I'm not giving up, Jewel. You're being impossible.
De guttene er servitører.
De guttene er servitører. Servitører.
Servitører.
I'm gonna end up hating this word. I'm gonna go to a restaurant in
Servitører.
Norway, and I'm gonna be angry for some reason. I'm gonna forget this, so I'm not gonna understand why I'm so angry, but this is gonna cause me strife for the rest of my life.
De guttene er servitører.
De guttene er servitører. I got nothing. I have nothing. I have no clue. My God. Okay. So I think I did do some work. I did level all of these up. I'm wondering if I should go through and get these all up to level 5. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Noen dyr lever under bakken.
Noen dyr lever under bakken. Some animals live under the ground.
Bakken.
Noen dyr lever under bakken. Lever. I just talked about in mammalogy, moles and shrews have a reduced bone in their skull. I'm not gonna give you the boring specific terms, but they actually have a reduced bone in their skull that houses, that's part of like the ear canal, and it's because they have reduced hearing because living underground, they don't really need ears. They detect vibrations more so through their body, and it's just more efficient not to have like ears poking up or dangling. So fun fact, they do have some hearing. I think it's just not all that important to them.
Vi ser grensen.
Vi ser grensen. We see the
Grensen.
border.
Er hun på vei?
Er hun på vei? Is she on the way? Er hun på vei?
Guttene går langs veien.
Guttene går langs veien. The boys go along the way. Boys go along the way. Or the road.
Han bor utenfor grensen.
He lives utenfor, outside the border.
Utenfor.
Han bor utenfor grensen.
Dyrene lever der oppe.
Dyrene, the animals, live up there. So, der oppe.
Der. Oppe.
So, it's in the opposite order of English. We say up there. Norwegian, it's der oppe. I'm not going to remember that.
Bakken er hard og kald.
Bakken er hard og kald. The ground is hard and cold.
Vi kjører langs grensen.
Vi kjører. We drive langs grense, along the border. We are driving along the border. He lives outside the border. Han lever utenfor grensen. Lots of talk of living beyond the border. I don't know what Duolingo has planned.
Lever han?
Lever han? Is he alive?
Hvor
Fun.
lever dyrene?
Where do the animals live? Hvor lever dyrene?
De sitter langs bordet.
De sitter langs bordet. They are sitting along bordet, along the table? Oh, I guess if you have a fancy like dining room or a meeting table, people sit. We say in English, we say sitting around the table. I don't know if, well, I guess you could say sitting along the table too. Just not really that common in English.
Anden er ned på bakken.
The duck anden is nede på bakken. Is near the ground.
Nede.
Is down on the ground. The boys are walking along the road. Guttene går langs veien.
Det står et gjerde på grensen.
Det står et gjerde på grensen. Det står et gjerde på grensen. There is a fence at the border. Some animals, noen dyr, lever under bakken. Bakken. Jeg er på vei.
Lever han?
Lever han? That's what I ask my friend. What I ask my friends when they don't respond to my text messages. Are you alive? All right.
Restauranten ligger ved siden av butikken.
Restauranten ligger ved siden av butikken. The restaurant is next to the store. Yeah. Restauranten ligger ved siden av butikken. Okay, it didn't pick up any of that. Oh. Restauranten ligger ved siden av butikken. Okay. I was worried I was gonna lose it there for a second, but we're good.
Mamma henger bilder på veggen.
Mom henger bilder på veggen. Hangs pictures on the wall. Bilder på veggen. Oh, is hanging. Yeah, I wrote Mom hands pictures on the wall. That doesn't make sense.
Bildene er der.
Bildene er der. The pictures are there. Bildene er der.
Speilet henger over bordet.
Speilet henger over bordet. Speilet is mirror. Bordet is the table. Speilet henger over bordet. The mirror is hanging above the table.
Jeg hører ham gjennom veggene.
Jeg hører ham gjennom veggene. I hear him through the walls. Got some ghost problems, dude.
Speil på veggen der.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I wasn't even reading it. I just guessed. When you see spile, the rest seems obvious. Mirror. Mirror. On the wall. På veggen der. Literally to English, this would translate to mirror, mirror on the wall there. But it just means mirror, mirror on the wall.
Bildet henger på rommet hennes.
I just remembered the weird Snow White Norwegian movie on the Eventyr channel, and the song the mirror sang. That just popped into my mind. Bildet henger på rommet hennes. The pictures are hanging. The picture is hanging in her room. In the room of hers. Bildet henger på rommet hennes. Jeg hører ham gjennom veggene. Høre with a O/. Okay. Høre ham gjennom veggene.
Ser du veggene?
Ser du veggene? Do you see the walls? Yep. The coat hangs on the door. What's coat? Coat. I knew it. Frakken henger på door. Døren. Yay!
Kniven og gaffelen ligger ved siden av tallerkenen.
I actually understood all that. The knife, kniven, and the fork are next to the plate. Yes!
Hvem ser du i speilet?
Hvem ser du speilet? Who do you see?
Hvem ser du i speilet?
I thought I was missing that. Hvem ser du i who do you see in the mirror? That's a creepy question. Bildet henger på veggene. No, veggen. Just singular wall. Bildene, the pictures plural. Okay. Henger på veggen.
Bildet henger ved siden av speilet.
Bildet henger ved siden av hva?
Bildet henger ved siden av speilet.
Speilet. Bildet henger ved siden av speilet. The picture is hanging next to the mirror. Then this question, hvem ser du i speilet? Yourself, I hope. Anything else would be concerning. Bildet henger ved siden av speilet. The restaurant. Restauranten ligger ved siden av på butikken. I may not need the po in there. Yep, I did.
Mamma henger bildet på veggen.
Mom is hanging the picture, singular. I have to like move my mic some away my hand. Is hanging the picture on the wall. I want to check if my mic feels really loud in my ear. I guess it's not. I can turn it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. The pictures are hanging on the wall. Bildene henger på veggen. The restaurant lies next to the shop. Restauranten ligger ved siden av butikken. There we go. Yay! Two more.
Kommer du herfra?
Kommer du herfra? Are you from here? Kommer du herfra? Herfra?
Herfra.
Herfra? I wonder if it's my R's, my English R's that are throwing it off.
Hun kommer ikke herfra.
She is not from here. Hun kommer ikke herfra.
Den er nær utgangen.
Den er nær utgangen. That is near the exit. Den er nær utgangen. It is close to the exit.
Jeg leter etter en restaurant.
Jeg leter etter en restaurant. I leter etter.
Leter.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Leter etter.
Leter. Restaurant. Etter.
So, okay, letter etter, I'm looking for a restaurant. Jeg leter etter en restaurant.
Står dere nær utgangen?
Står dere nær utgangen? Are you standing near the exit? Står dere nær utgangen?
Vi løper herfra.
Vi løper herfra. We run from here. We are running from here. Are running from here. The mirror is hanging between the picture and the lamp. Speilet henger between mellom. I knew it, I just forgot. Mellom bildet? Yeah, bildet og what's lamp? Lampen. Skal vi lampen.
Bortenfor restauranten.
Bortenfor restauranten.
Bortenfor.
Beyond the restaurant. Beyond the restaurant. We run from here. Vi løper herfra.
Vi trenger 7 lamper.
Vi trenger 7 lamper. We need 20 lamps? Oh, 7. 7's still pretty excessive, but 20 would definitely be worrisome. Oh, I forgot this word again. Bortenfor? Butikken?
Butikken selger lamper og speil.
Butikken selger lampen.
Butikken selger lamper og speil.
Selger lampen og speil. Okay. Butikken sell. I had it right the first time. Why did I? Butikken selger lamper og speil. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It didn't sound like it ended with an R, but I should have known that based on the meaning of the sentence. I live near the border. More border talk. Jeg bor nær grensen. Jeg bor nær grensen. Okay. Nei, grensen.
De leter langs veien.
Vi leter langs veien. Vi leter langs veien. They are looking along the road. Det er en stol. Ved utgangen.
Treet står bortenfor huset.
Treet står utenfor huset. Treet står utenfor, past the house. Hva leter du etter? Leter du etter. Okay, so letter changes form a little bit. I can't exactly explain why, but it is a verb. Letter du etter. And I know it's with verbs that have 2 words to it in both Norwegian and in German, because I learned this from German. You're supposed to split them in half. Yeah. And put 1 at the end of the sentence. I can't exactly explain it well, but oh wow, the clouds are really booking outside. But yeah, that's what it looks like.
Kommer du herfra?
Kommer du herfra? Herfra?
Herfra.
Herfra?
Vi trenger 7 lamper.
Vi trenger 7 lamper.
Butikken selger lamper og speil.
Selger lamper og speil. speilet. Oh, so in Norwegian, mirrors is not improper. What is it? Irregular noun that it doesn't follow the rules when it goes into plural form.
De leter langs veien.
De leter langs veien. De leter langs veien. They are looking down the road. See, this letter changes form again. Which is interesting. So this is the they form. De leter langs veien.
Treet står bortenfor huset.
Treet står bortenfor. Hva?
Treet står bortenfor huset.
Bortenfor huset? Huset? Står, I forgot. An A with a super dot. Bortenfor huset, okay.
Kommer du herfra?
Oh boy, this one again.
Herfra.
Herfra? Herfra? Kommer du herfra? Herfra? Thank God.
Butikken selger lamper og speil.
Butikken selger lamper og speil.
Treet står bortenfor huset.
Treet står bortenfor huset. Huset. Yay! Woohoo! There we go. Patient 2. Last thing, I think then I'll pull up season 2, episode 1. Er hun herfra?
Gutten setter
Derfra.
koppen på bordet.
From there, I guess it would be derfra. The boy sets the cup on the table. Gutten setter koppen på bordet. Koppen. The boy is putting the cup on the table.
Bildet henger over kjøleskapet.
Bildet henger over kjøleskapet. The picture hangs over the kitchen? The refrigerator? The picture hangs over the refrigerator? Right. You're gonna be that picky with... Okay. I guess it caught me off guard because I thought, who hangs a picture over their refrigerator? I mean, they're pretty tall, and it seems like a hassle.
Hundene kommer derfra.
Hundene kommer derfra. Kommer derfra.
Pappa er derfra.
Dad is from there.
Det er 5 innganger.
Det er 5 innganger. There are 5 entrances. Det er 5 innganger.
Hun bor innenfor grensen.
Hun bor innenfor grensen. She lives within the border. Okay.
Mannen setter en stol ved vinduet.
Mannen setter en stol ved vinduet. The man puts a chair by the window. There are 5 entrances. Det er 5 innganger.
Er alle hestene innenfor gjerdet?
Horses. Er alle hestene innenfor gjerdet? Are all the horses inside the fence? Yep.
Han venter ved inngangen.
Han venter ved inngangen. He waits by the entrance.
Barna leker innenfor gjerdet.
The child or children play inside the fence. The children are playing inside. Okay. I hear something inside the door. Ooh. Jeg hører nå inside. Innenfor døren.
Det kaldt nok I kjøleskapet?
det kaldt nok?
Det kaldt nok I kjøleskapet?
Nok I kjøleskapet? Kaldt. Okay, I forgot the D in kaldt, but that's okay. Det kaldt nok I kjøleskapet? Is it cold enough in the refrigerator? Mannen ligger en stol ved vinduet. Sette en stol ved vinduet. I thought ligger was a weird word to use, but I didn't know any others. Servitøren setter maten på bordet. So, I think it would be sette, sets the food on the, sets the food on the table. Why are you wearing socks why are your socks lying in the refrigerator? That's a good question. And now I can ask that question in Norwegian, if I ever need it. Hvorfor ligger sokkene dine I kjøleskapet? Yay! I forgot the O/, but that's okay.
Bildet henger over kjøleskapet.
The picture bildet hangs over the refrigerator.
Barna leker innenfor gjerdet.
The children play inside the fence. Mannen sette en stol ved vinduet. Yay! Oh, and there we go. Oh, big stretch. Woo, and locations are at level 5. Yeah, it looks like I only have like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to go. I was gonna say roughly 10, but no, it's only 9. And then we have all this. But that's why learning is very much a marathon, not a race. Alt for Norge. Season 2 episode. Okay. This guy looks like my German teacher a little bit. This is already going to be interesting. Season 1. Oh boy. And okay, we can hear everything. Good. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. Well, wait, what is the... I may have to play with the sound a little bit.
Går vi 150 år tilbake I tid, finner vi et Norge.
Okay, so I want to make sure y'all can hear me and you can still hear the thing. Looks like we're all good. Dramatic music.
Går vi 150 år tilbake I tid, finner vi et Norge.
So it's saying if we go, 500 years back in time in Norway, probably going to talk about the historic fishing, and this looks like timber harvesting, using like floating timber down a river, but in the winter, so you have to cut through the ice, maybe. Men så träffar leverficka at nästan million. So I guess roughly 1 million Norwegians were living in Norway at the time.
Med så tøffe levevilkår at nesten 1 million nordmenn velger å forlate gamlelandet til fordel for de store mulighetenes land.
So, okay, they're talking about the immigration of Norwegians to America.
Det som I dag har blitt til over 4,5 million etterkommere. Mange av disse stolte av sitt norske opphav, men lever samtidig I den tro at Norge stort sett handler om lutefisk, lefse og lokalkjente isbjørner.
So, They're talking about like what have Norwegian immigrants brought to America. Lutefisk is a dish I've heard about. I think some people in my family have tried it. It's basically canned cod, I think, or canned fish. It's not very good. I've heard some people say it's disgusting. I've never tried it, so I don't know if I will try it. I have eaten lefse, and lefse can be good. It's kind of bland. It's like potato bread, basically. You make it from potatoes. You can put, I like to spread butter on it, and then you can put like a little bit of cinnamon sugar on it too, and that kind of a nice little treat. Lokal jente isbjørn. So polar bears. Did Norwegians popularize the polar bears or something? I'm not sure what that one means, but
De har helt mistet kontakten med sin norske familie og aner ingenting om det moderne Norge.
I know it's like next to Sweden and Finland,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
No, you
Geography's
had
not
it
my
right.
forte.
You had it
I
right.
Alt for Norge henter vi
border. Oh God, it's bordering on. It's actually borders both Sweden and Finland. Most of the border is shared with Sweden to the east. I get my east and west confused, but yeah. Most of Sweden is to the east of Norway, and at the very top, there's a little section of Norway that kind of goes over Sweden. And on the very easternmost side of that, I think, is the border with Finland. I'm pretty sure.
Med 12 spente norsk-amerikanere tilbake til forfedrenes land for første
Oh
gang
boy,
i deres
this looks
liv.
like an
It's
interesting
definitely a
crowd.
dream come true to go to Norway.
I hope they're not as I doubt it, but they're probably going to be as annoying as the last season of People.
I really believe
Oh,
that Norway
God.
is the most beautiful country I've ever seen.
Just taking a selfie. That girl reminds me of Flannery right off the bat. Flannery, the wardrobe consultant from California.
I utfordrende og uventede konkurranser skal det vise hvem av dem som best klarer å tilpasse seg norsk natur,
Ooh, fishing.
norske skikker
You're now eating ram's testicles.
og nordmenn. Hver uke må den som er dårligst skikket til det norske hverdagslivet, forlate konkurransen og reise tilbake til USA.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Til slutt står det igjen
they're crying
én
again.
vinner som
Oh, God.
endelig får oppfylt sitt største ønske. Å få møte sine norske slektninger for aller første gang.
I'm surprised how well the meeting, the last guy of season 1 who won, okay, so New York, oh, North Dakota, it's kind of near me, Los Angeles, Minnesota, yeah, she looks like Minnesota, Los Angeles, Portland, Connecticut, Seattle, Los Angeles, Colorado, Minnesota, Newport Beach. All the older people are from Minnesota. None of the younger people are. It's not that I have anything against older people. Do you have a special taste for his hat? This guy's from Texas. This girl's from Texas.
I've always wanted to go to Norway, just to see where my roots are from and to feel more connected to my roots. Check out this cool exercise band I'm going to bring, so I can kind of lift weights.
Wow.
I don't know how much my Norwegian heritage has influenced my life, but it feels good when people ask you, what's your nationality? To be able to say, oh, my father was born in Norway, I'm half Norwegian.
I hear people say that, and it's always white people that I hear say that, and I immediately think, I immediately think of all the people who can't do that, like African Americans whose families have been originally brought here as slaves. They can't trace their roots. I hear that a lot. I think there's other people. I'm not African Americans. There was other people too that I always think about, like, or it's like American immigrants from China or from India are like, yeah, I'm in Indian. I know that. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just a very Europe. I guess it's a very European thing. Is what I'm saying.
Are you gonna help mommy pack? Come here, we
What
help
is
mommy
she
pack. What should I
wearing?
bring to Norway? I
I-
think this trip is
Oh
gonna
God,
be
I hope you're not
one of
wearing
the
that.
best experiences of my life. I feel so lucky and honored. I can't even believe it's true that I get to
It's
go
so
to
much
Norway.
fur.
I'm so excited about doing this.
Oh,
See, they light
go-
up.
no.
That way if I get lost in the snow, they can find me, huh?
No,
Those would be
no,
perfect.
no. You're not gonna wear those
and
in
I
the
have to bring my
snow.
pink little fur bikini.
Honey.
That'll keep me
No.
warm on it. It's fur. Okay.
I don't think I'm the type of person that would normally enter a reality TV show, but this one just seemed too
Minnesota.
perfect, so I went ahead and did that. I've got a photo album here with a few special pictures,
Come on.
like my grandma. This is my Norwegian grandma on my dad's side, and this is my Norwegian grandma on my mom's side.
Make
Now I have a list
Be a representative
of 40
of
things
Minnesota.
I want
Make
to
us
do before
proud.
I'm 40, and on the top of that list is going to Norway. It was really hard to say goodbye to my family, but when I go to Norway, it's going to feel like I'm coming home.
okay, sure.
Love you, Kim.
Wish me luck.
I will, Josh. Take care.
All right. I can't believe this is happening. I'm actually going to Norway. I seriously have to pinch myself. Like, I can't believe it's happening.
Bye, Josh. Bye. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Into the mountains and the fjords. And that dramatic music hits again. I hope they don't put in like copywritten music, because I tried to upload some of my videos to YouTube in last season when they were playing like, what were they playing? Like popular songs, and I actually got copywritten for them. Like I had to mute the music or something. Like, it's just kind of annoying. Remember, the first time I think I really saw mountains in person was in Switzerland. It's pretty cool.
Norway has the most amazing landscape I've ever seen, even compared to the whole United States. It's maybe Alaska, but I don't even think Alaska would compare to this.
Oh, he's wearing his hat.
It's absolutely spectacular.
He wants people to know he's American.
to fly in for the first time and see all the mountains. I had no, it's like a field of mountains in Norway.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're actually in Norway. I can't. It's just too unreal. I really believe that Norway is the most beautiful country I've ever seen. And I'm not saying that because I'm Norwegian. I really, really do think it's the most beautiful country. It's incredible. It's amazing.
It was beautiful. It was the Colorado mountains with the Long Island water. It was the perfect combination of just heaven.
For me, it was kind of touching because it was kind of like I've been
Oh,
there
you're
before.
not gonna start crying. Please don't start crying.
It was pretty amazing to be able to land on just that big giant boat, you know, in the beautiful fjords. It's hard to even describe how amazing that was.
I can't tell who I like
Welcome
off
to
of that. I know some people I
Norway.
don't like. Another person brought their guitar. Really?
Many years ago, your ancestors left.
Are they telling people to like bring their guitars or bring their instruments? Or like, oh, you may have to hike through mountains, but yeah, go ahead, bring your guitar. 20-pound instrument. It's fine.
This country. And now you're finally
I feel like they're setting them up for failure.
How
That's
does it feel?
pretty much what they're doing. But
It's fantastic to have you all here. You're here to discover your Norwegian roots and to unite with your Norwegian relatives. And we have found them all for you.
When Henrietta told us that they had found our living relatives, having her say that right there in the spot in Norway, knowing that they were not very far away, it was really quite overwhelming, and it makes me really excited to meet them.
The catch is that only one of you actually will be able to meet your Norwegian family. The good thing is that this week, nobody will go back to the States.
Whoa.
What will happen today is that you will attend a crash course in being Norwegian.
Oh,
but first, I would like to welcome you, true Norwegian style. So please help yourself to some coffee and lefse.
Hey, I don't think the last group got any lefse, at least not that they showed on the show.
Lefse so much. I mean, that's probably my favorite thing to eat in the whole world. I feel like I could eat that for every meal.
I mean,
for like years and never get sick of it. I love it. It's like, I think it's the best thing ever invented.
Oh my gosh, she keeps talking. I mean, yeah, lefse is good. I really liked it as a kid, but it was more like the occasion of eating lefse, like picking it out at the store and, you know, making it myself. Nowadays I'll eat it. It is good. I like it. It's just, it's hard to hate. Like, it's pretty bland. You put cinnamon, sugar on anything, it can taste good. Not that I'm hating on lefse, but it's just, I don't know if it's the best thing in the world, but yeah, I guess it's okay.
No, I've never heard of that.
No, it's potatoes. It's potatoes.
Oh, I really like it. I'm against the dunk. It's a new tradition.
So we've got how many for the dunk and how many not?
No. Keep lefse pure. Keep lefse pure. Keep lefse pure.
Are you ready, Boots?
Hi, I'm Shauna, and I'm a Norwegian American, and I can be a very bad girl.
Oh my god, what? Oh, the song
I live in
is
Los
gonna
Angeles.
get
I'm a
me
real estate
copywritten.
agent, and I live with my 3 little dogs, Kobe, Jack, and Isabella.
And your machine gun, apparently. It's, of course, that just, if this show wants shock value, it will give you shock value.
Good, Kobe. I like to do yoga with my dogs. They really like the yoga, and it helps them relax.
Oh yeah,
my dogs
they're
have their
absolutely
own
loving
closet.
that.
I had to put this in because they have so many outfits, and I needed a place to put all their clothes.
Closet for your...
This is little Jack in his Viking outfit. Jack's a true Viking at heart, too.
Oh, it physically hurts
My grandma is
soul.
100% Norwegian. Her mother and father came over from Norway, and they had my grandma and her 3 older sisters. Oh, here's you and your sisters.
Right.
She was the only one of her sisters who didn't get to go back to Norway and visit.
My 3 sisters went there, yeah.
So I'm kind of going to be the family representative to get to go in her place
Aw.
to see our culture. Aw, these are
Must
so
be honored.
cute. No one's been to Norway since the 50s in my family, and my grandma's getting older, so I want to be the new person to carry on the Norwegian tradition and heritage and keep our culture alive, and it'll help me in a way I think you would be closer to her.
Amerikanerne befinner seg i Geirangerfjorden på vei med hurtigruta mot Ålesund. En opplevelse som gjør inntrykk.
These mountains and stuff is just gorgeous. And the fjords here, just love it. This is Norway, beautiful.
Guy has nice hair.
It's God's country. It's gorgeous. Doesn't get any better than this. No, it sure doesn't.
Look at that farm right there, you guys, up on the hill.
Do you think it's really a farm or it's just somebody's property? Because I don't see how they could...
Yeah, that can't be a farm. There's nothing to farm.
So beautiful. Is this a fjord?
Norway is beautiful.
Is this a
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, seeing it from the boat, seeing the fjords, seeing the water, the weather, everything is, I mean, I really...
If I had the opportunity to go on the show, I feel like I would do it just to try to win the money and get to experience Norway and maybe meet relatives. But I don't know if I would be able to stand the other contestants. Like, if the show always chooses the most eccentric people to go for entertainment value, I don't know if I would make it through. Like, I would fail a competition just to get out of this and get away from these people.
I had to pinch myself because I thought it was
I'm a pretty
dream.
introverted person too, and that wouldn't help me. This guy seems cool.
I'm Josh. I'm a 30-year-old audio engineer, and I'm proud to say I'm a Norwegian American. First time I walked into a studio like this, I felt like this is what I need to do. I mean, I felt the space. I felt the sound, the lack of sound, not hearing anything, just walking in and hearing nothing. I felt like I was on the right path. Aside from audio engineering, I also DJ. Well, I've never been to Norway. I've never even been to New York, but a lot of the music I play, I feel like I play it and I travel through music. It's an amazing feeling. Like, I've done a lot of my traveling through music. Like, I mean, that's what I say, so.
Okay, he's pretty cool. I like him.
So what was this gathering? This is a birthday?
No, it's New Year's Eve. No, these are all New Year's Eve parties.
Oh, this is New Year's Eve?
Yeah, and the thing that's sad is like 80% of
It's
these
hard
people
to be
are gone
human
already.
when you are.
Now that I'm going to Norway, my interest is just skyrocketed. I'm so excited, and
I think his hat said, "It's hard to be human when you are a Norwegian," and I don't know what that means. What it's supposed to be.
I have to ask my grandpa anything and everything he knows about my family because I want to learn as much as I can.
It's hard to be
He was
human
my
when you are
father, but
Norwegian.
your great-grandfather. To me, it just seems like almost yesterday
Sir,
that he came
what is
over
your
because he
hat?
always talked about being a Norwegian.
I love talking with my grandfather.
Do you wear that hat
and
in front of
he's
your
really
Norwegian
excited
grandpa?
just for the fact that I want to know more about my family. I want to know more about where my family came from.
Yeah, this is going to be fun for all of us, for all of us.
Well, wish me luck.
I will.
And I'm going to learn more about where my family came from. In fact, I'm going to see where my family came from. And that just blows me away. I mean, I honestly, like, how many of my friends can say they're going to be, or even know anything about where their family's from? Like, it's pretty awesome. It's actually beyond awesome.
So
Om
awkward.
bord på hurtigruteskipet Midnattssol skal amerikanerne få den første delen av det norske introduksjonskurset. En skoletime i det norske språket, naturligvis ledet av Petter Skjerven.
This guy again, I think he was in season 1.
Velkommen til timen. Welcome to class. My name is Petter Skjerven, and I'm going to teach you a Norwegian language.
He
What do you
looks
know
so
about
uncertain.
Norwegian language? Nothing? Nothing at all?
My mom made me memorize a line before I came over here. Nei, jeg ikke snakker norsk. I can say skull.
Nei, jeg ikke snakker norsk. Adding an extra SH in there. Skull, yeah, that's a Norwegian word.
Which I hope to say many times in Norway.
I don't know any Norwegian. I've seen, I think it's Tuken Toss.
Tusken talk, which is thank
Tusen
you very
takk.
much, I think. And that's the extent of my Norwegian vocabulary.
The Norwegian language is so much fun. It just sings like bum 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 bum. And everyone who speaks is just so beautiful.
If Norwegians were a oppressed nationality, I'm pretty sure that would be racist. But we're not, so it's not. They're not, so I don't. Well, it's still kind of rude. I'll give you that, but my God.
Beautiful that
Please
you can't
never-
help but just go, yeah.
Nordmennene som utvandret
I
til
hope these people
Amerika
never
tok
talk
ikke
to
bare
a
med seg
Norwegian
sine norske
person for
vaner,
the sake of the
mattradisjoner og
other
kultur.
person.
De brakte også med seg det norske språket, og på begynnelsen av 1900-tallet pratet 1 million norsk-amerikanere norsk. 3000 kirker holdt gudstjenestene sine på norsk, og 600 000 husholdninger abonnerte på norske aviser. I dag er naturlig nok norsken i ferd med å dø ut i USA, og antallet norsktalende amerikanere er nede i 80 000.
Well, it's some basic rules you have to know. Rule number 1, never talk to strangers. Norwegians are very afraid of strangers. But if you have to talk to strangers, against your will, then it's point number 2, then that's talk about the weather. Norwegians' favorite topic. Repeat after me. Fint vær i dag.
Fint vær i dag.
I think it's funny that Norwegians don't say hi to strangers. In Long Island, you just say hi to anybody who you think is cute, and it's usually a good starting point to meet a new boyfriend.
Okay. Okay. You just told us a lot
Hi, I'm
about you.
Kimmy. I'm 30, flirty, and fabulous.
Why are you
I'm
facing that
Norwegian
way?
American,
Oh.
and I'm single and ready to mingle.
Okay, so that's why she brought the boyfriend thing. 5 minutes into meeting her, you'll know she's single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, okay, I'm back. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle.
I'm pretty
Is this a song?
outgoing. I tend to be all over the place. I think I have 6 profiles on different dating websites. I go
The way
on
she's
my
licking her
dating
lips.
profiles probably about twice a day. 3, 4, 5. Right now I'm dating about 5 different guys. 3 of them I really like.
What? At the same time? What?
2 of them, not so much. I tend to date about 4 times a week with different guys. The most I've ever dated at one time was probably about 14 different people.
I just have to process it. At the same time, at most 14 different. This woman is genuinely a horrible person. You don't do that. I'm totally fine with like people dating multiple people at once if it's consensual with the other people, but if it's not, if you're like going behind people's backs and like that's really a betrayal of trust right there. I don't really date. I haven't dated anyone, but even I know that like that's really bad.
Well,
What
I'm
the
open to meeting
heck?
more people. Today, actually, I have another blind date.
Oh god.
I do have a bunch of hair, so this is actually working out really well. I've had every job underneath the sun. I've
Oh,
worked
have
in
you?
spas. I've worked with young children with developmental disabilities. I've worked with adults with mental disabilities. I worked in school settings. I worked in college settings, and now I wax eyebrows for a living. And although I am very
Every job under the sun. I bet she hasn't stuck her hand in a bobcat carcass like I have. I bet you haven't done that job yet.
talented at it, it's very boring, and I feel like I'm losing brain cells every hair that I pluck.
Every hair you take out takes
I'm
a little
very
bit of
flighty,
brain
I'm
with
very
it.
restless, I'm very impulsive. You know, a kite personality. It's unpredictable. It goes wherever the wind, brings it. It's time for me to grow up a little bit. So part of the ways to
Maybe
grow
you
up
should
is to
start
kind of
with,
build
like,
some roots.
being
and I
honest
think that
with
learning
the
about my
men you
cultural
date.
heritage will help me be a little bit more grounded and cause me to grow up a little bit.
I mean, at least you can admit that. That's a
Okay, then you can
start.
open your books.
Amerikanerne har fått utdelt hver sin bok med forslag til setninger og uttrykk som kan være nyttige når man skal snakke med nordmenn.
Let's try some of the most frequent phrases. We can start with you, Tom. Roy at det guy sabra med
Oh my god. Jeg er det går så bra med han. I am at the something go. Bro, it's too blocky. I can't understand what's saying.
Om dagen.
Om dagen.
At det går så
Today.
bra med håndballjentene om dagen. Oh my god.
I think Norwegian's very, very difficult. Just so many different sounds and of reading.
I mean, not
It's
really.
tough.
It's
You
just
have to
something you gotta
practice,
get
okay?
used to.
Just go together and practice 2 and 2, okay? Perfect.
Jeg vet ikke helt om jeg liker han Peter.
Jeg vet ikke helt om jeg liker... Oh, I can read this. I don't have to look at that. Okay. Jeg vet ikke, I don't know. Ikke helt om jeg liker han Peter Norhung no Solik. So Peter Norhung, that's the teacher. Han Peter no Solik. Helt om jeg liker. So it's saying, I don't know if I... Oh yeah, om is if. I always forget that. So I don't know if I like our teacher. so much. 9. Men har en veldig god påske da. Veldig god påske. Very good at men har en yeah, det är sant. Yes, that is true. Yeah, some of these words I'm not kidding.
Northug, no Sorling.
So
I think Norwegian
his
is very
pronunciation, that one
difficult
was
to
very
learn
good.
because at least
I
in
think.
Spanish you pronounce every letter. In Norwegian you have letters that don't even exist in the English.
Okay, that's true. But in English, we also have a lot of times letters that don't get pronounced. K's in front of, wait, no. K's in front of N's, E's at the end of sentences. Like, yeah, that was my first thought too, but I understood, hey, in English, we do the same thing, so it's not really fair to make fun of Norwegians for that. And the sounds aren't that different. They're just there's not really, there may be 1 or 2 odd sounds that don't happen that often in English, but the way I describe it is most of the letters or the sounds we have in English, it's just presented by a different letter. So you have to get used to seeing a certain letter and making a different sound. Mostly with the vowels. The vowels, A's and E's and I's, they kind of can make different sounds. Oh, I don't know what happened here.
Language?
Sorling.
Everything is just a guess for me, so I just kind of...
I mean, I know, like, the super dot over the A, that looks intimidating, but it's literally just an O sound, like a long O. It's not that hard. O slash is the one that it's a little tricky. It makes like the U sound in like earn or learn, and it can kind of change depending on the pronunciation of the whole word. Sometimes it sounds more like a U, sometimes it sounds more like there's an R in there. Yeah, it's just something you gotta learn, you gotta practice.
Sing along and sound like this when I speak.
Oh god. No.
Good.
What's more?
He sounds so...
Nay, man, vi, dog, ja, na.
Oh god, she's not even trying.
No, da.
Oh god.
Jeg har litt spørsmål. My friend
Spørsmål, spørsmål. I think I know that word. It's not meal. Spørsmål. Oh. It's gone. I lost it.
Trygve wrote down some words for me. So I'm wondering how to pronounce these words in Norwegian.
Hvor er Therese Johaug?
Colorado. Tabernash. Oh, the skier.
Hi, I'm Matty Rowe. I'm a 24-year-old cross-country ski instructor, and I'm Norwegian-American.
Ah. I know this is like made in 2007 or something. So he's a lot older, but this guy is only... Oh, right. Okay, I'm not that... Okay, he's like 3 years older than me. I was like, oh, he's only 2 years older than me. Oh my god. But no, I'm 21. He's 24. It's weird to start growing up and get into your 20s and be like, the people you see as adults, you realize they're only a couple years older than you, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not ready.
I love my job because I get to be in the mountains and teach people how to cross-country ski. You can get me at the line. Oh, that's good. I'm very interested in Norwegian cross-country skiing. The other instructors and I often get together and download
He seems
ski
pretty
videos.
cool.
Norwegian! 1, 2, 3, coming in!
Come on, Thomas!
Oh my god.
Push it! Come on! And he goes! Go, Thomas, all the way.
Wow, you really
I
got
live
into
in
skiing.
Tabernash, Colorado. It's a small town. There's about 500 people. Here in Tabernash, you have everything you need in a centralized area. Just down there, we've got your liquor store. Right across from there, you have your lumber. And your guns are right across the street. Best part is, it's only a mile away from the ski area. So living in a small town, it's not always obvious what to do. So we get creative and we'll go out into the one of the ski
Drinking while
yurts
skiing.
and cook out and then build a ski jump, and then we'll take turns going off it and doing tricks.
Oh boy.
And that'll keep us
Whoa,
entertained
5
for
out of 10.
hours.
3, 2, 1, go! Team one!
He literally pushed him down a hill with a bottle of beer in his hand. Oh god. This is how people die.
I can't get off.
I think a lot of the things that I do in my life are tied into my roots. Skiing is obviously one of them, and it's always been a fantasy of mine to go to Norway and ski because it's just the birthplace of it all.
Norge!
So I hope I get to ski there, and if I don't, I'm gonna sneak off and ski anyway.
2 og 2 har amerikanerne nå øvd en stund på sin konversasjonsnorsk.
Hva tenker du om strømprisen nå om dagen?
Nå er det snart på tide å praktisere kunnskapen de har
Southern
tilegnet
accent?
seg. Hei, alle
Isn't that
sammen.
the kid from North Dakota?
Var det gøy?
Hei, hei.
Okay, guys. Now we're arriving Ålesund port, and that means it's time to put your knowledge into use.
Oh my. They're so
You are going to spread out through Ålesund Center, and you're going to talk to the Norwegians.
Oh god.
In Norwegian.
Oh no, those poor Norwegians.
And you have to try to make the conversations last as long as possible.
Oh no.
Kan jeg
Oh
snakke med
god.
deg?
So in the last season, the purpose of this first challenge, it is challenge similar to this, but it was they have to ask people for directions of where to buy certain things for a picnic. Now they're just gonna have to talk to people. I would die, like I would drop dead on the spot just going up to random people and talking to them. I can't do that. I maybe could talk a little bit of Norwegian, but I can't be social like that. And knowing that Norwegians don't typically talk to strangers on the street, it's not a big cultural thing, like as it is in America. Like, oh, I would throw myself into the fjord right then and there. I'm done. I'm going home.
Etter pausen skal amerikanerne forsøke å komme i kontakt med lokalbefolkningen.
Why does nobody want to talk to us?
I have no idea.
Not much Norwegian.
Og de forbereder seg til en real fottur.
I also brought jewelry because I think it's really important to have cute accessories no matter what you're doing.
Like hiking? So the bears can see the sparkly and be like,
12
ooh,
norske
sparkly.
amerikanere er i Norge for aller første gang.
Norway is beautiful. I really had to pinch myself because I thought I was in a dream.
See.
Welcome to Norway!
Her skal de konkurrere om å få møte sin norske slekt.
I can't believe that I still have relatives here and I want to meet them so bad.
Denne uka er det ingen konkurranser, men amerikanerne må gjennom et grunnkurs i hva det vil si å være norsk. Straks skal de praktisere språkkunnskapen sin,
Why does nobody want to talk to us?
og senere møter de andre typisk norske utfordringer.
That's like the hardest workout I've ever had.
That was 5 minutes, honey.
That was 5 minutes, honey.
Jugendbyen Ålesund viser seg fra sin
She
beste
does
side
yoga.
når
What is she?
Hurtigruta legger til
Yoga
kai.
is a workout. Like, what is she talking about?
Her blir amerikanerne kastet rett inn i sin nye norske tilværelse, når de nå må snakke med lokalbefolkningen på deres eget språk. Men først må de finne noen som er villig til å snakke med dem.
Kan jeg snakke med deg? Kan jeg snakke med deg? What's your name?
Good day.
Hi, hi. The thing I remember most about our Norwegian language class was that the teacher
looking
said
back
that
and they're like,
Norwegians
what
don't
are
like to
those
talk to
people doing?
strangers. And that seemed to be very true.
They really don't like strangers very much, and I think they dislike cowboy hats even more.
Nobody wants to talk to us. Why does nobody want to talk to us?
Hello there.
du härifrån?
Va?
Du härifrån?
Why does he keep walking towards us?
Oh, nej.
Scottish.
Oh! Oops, never mind. He's Scottish.
Oops.
Hi, my name is Britta, and I live
Another
in
girl in
California,
bikini,
but I'm
oh boy.
really from Balestrand. I live on Balboa Island in Newport Beach with a few of my friends in a little cottage. On the weekends, my friends and I love to just take our beach cruisers and roam around the island and get a frozen banana and just hang out.
Do you want a bite of mine?
We love to go to the beach as often as we can, and we bring our surfboards with to try to catch a few waves. But we mainly spend the most of the time just lying around in the sand, talking and relaxing and just having fun, doing nothing. I grew up in
pretty nice
Minneapolis,
life.
Minnesota, and I ended up going to college in LA, and I just stayed out here because I love the beach, and yeah, I'm just in my element.
That makes sense.
People tend to tell me that I have quite a bubbly personality, and it's true. I do have a very positive outlook on life, and it's because life is short, and I think we just need to live every day to the fullest.
They all have the same hair.
So are you excited for Norway?
Yeah, feels very surreal.
What do you think the people are going to be like?
Hopefully awesome. So I have all these black and white old photos of my family, mostly my parents and my grandparents. I've heard a lot of stories about how my family got to be here from Norway, and it's crazy, but my great aunt almost missed the boat leaving from Oslo to America, and so she had to quickly get a rowboat and row out to the ship that was like leaving the harbor, and they threw out a rope and like pulled her up into the boat just in time, luckily. This adventure to Norway is a really big deal to me because I have the chance to meet my family and go on adventures, and I honestly feel like one of the luckiest people in the whole world. And I'm not even just saying that.
Amerikanerne er I Ålesund for å forsøke å få I gang en samtale. På norsk, med tilfeldige sunnmøringer de møter på gata.
Jeg heter Saskia. Hva heter du?
Jeg heter Lene.
Lena. Let me see. Wait 1 second. I think if my survival depended on my ability to speak Norwegian, I'd probably be dead in about a week.
Jeg vil ha et smallboard med peanut butter small og sillet på.
She just looked at me like, yeah, and? I'm sure you guys are getting a kick out of this. We're just murdering the language, but hey, come on, one day, I feel like we're doing pretty good.
Yes, good. Guitar. Yeah. You gonna do guitar?
Yeah.
I speak
Just giving one word answer.
not much Norwegian. Just can talk. I'm proud of myself. I actually had a little bit of a conversation.
Yeah, väldigt bra.
Unnskyld, kan du hjälpa mig vara snäll?
I
My
wonder
strategy
how
when I
hard
went out to
other
meet
people
Norwegian
are
people to speak
working to
the
hold
language
back, just
was
laughing
to
in their
just
faces.
smile and hope that they were going to be patient with me.
How heter du?
Sandal.
Oh, Kimmy. Oh!
She's like,
Zeker vind Jack
are you single?
Waar har du köpt den?
Jag fick låna den av mor och henne.
Jag fick låna den av hennes her mother. Of her mother. Jag fick, so of her mother, I don't know the first half of this. Jag fick låna den av hennes. I wouldn't be able to. That's why.
That was awful. Thankfully, they were just willing to listen to me, and I was just so grateful for it.
Kommer du härifrån?
Ja, nästan. Jag kommer från Öje, lite längre ute.
Oh,
Kan du snacka lite?
he said he lives on an island full the ways out. So he dude lives on an island. I got that. Kan du snakke litt langsommere? Ja, det kan jeg.
Langsommere?
Ja, det kan vi.
I've been studying Norwegian language class where I work at St. Olaf College, so I've taken a semester and a half of the beginning Norwegian class. That's actually how I heard about this show, was through that, and I'm glad. So that makes me really glad that I took the class.
She kind of knows something. Minnesota, Northfield. Oh, I think that's like just outside the cities. I may have like driven by.
I'm Mary
St.
Hanks,
Olaf,
and I
yeah,
work here
I
at St.
definitely
Olaf
like driven
College.
by there.
And I'm a Norwegian American. I work at St. Olaf College. It's a small liberal arts college of about 3,000 students, and it was founded by Norwegian immigrants, and it's known quite a bit for its music program. All right, thanks for coming, you guys. I'm going to teach you a song that my grandmother used to teach me, my Norwegian grandma. It's called Kjære Ingeborg, and it is a Norwegian song that's loosely translated means, Dear Ingeborg, why are you limping so? I can't help you, it also hurts in my toe. 1, 2. Kjære Ingeborg. I work at a place where there's a lot of cultural and historical context of Norway.
So she seems pretty
but yet
normal.
I feel like I've
I
never
actually kind of like
experienced
her.
it, so that's something I'm really anxious to do. My grandmother loves you. Thank you. I've got a photo album here with a few special pictures, like my grandma, this is my Norwegian grandma on my dad's side. What I love about the trip to Norway is that I get to find out not only where I come from, but where my children come from, and it connects my current family with the past, I think.
19.
29 for 3! I am married to a wonderful guy named Dave. We met in high school, actually. We've known each other since we were 15 years old. We have 3 wonderful children together. They're the sunshine of my life. They keep me going. 2.5 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. This is a quilt that was made for me by pretty much everyone I know, family and friends. And it was one of the most amazing moments in my life because I was reminded how much I am loved and how much I'm cared for. And it was something that even though I would never want to have breast cancer, I would never wish that on anyone, I would not trade that for anything.
I Ålesund har amerikanerne møtt litt motstand når de har testet egne norskkunnskaper.
I have trouble because I couldn't respond to their answer at all. So I was just like, duh.
De har likevel gjort en hederlig innsats, og som belønning skal de få servert en norsk klassiker.
Gluggen kanzakaka. Klenzakaka? Klenzakaka? Klenzakaka. The glug and klenzakaka was delicious. It was a great treat.
The kansakage was delicious. I could have ate the whole thing. It looked like donuts, and it tasted even better.
The glug I liked it a lot. And the cake was tasty also.
Okay.
Right,
That's the best thing
cake.
I've had so far.
That
is good.
It tastes like almond.
The krumzakaka was fun because, well, first of all, it tasted delicious, and the krumzakaka was fun because they had little presents attached to it that if you pull it, they blew up like a firecracker, and then there was really bad jokes inside. I loved that. That was so cool.
Jeg har en tante som har så store poser
Oh yeah, she's
under
really
årene
good.
at hun bruker brødet med BH.
Under Unena, under the islands that she used with.
Okay, I have an aunt who has such large bags under her eyes that she needs glasses.
Oh, I thought that word was island. It was eyes. Unena. She needs glasses.
With, I don't know what BH stands for.
Glasses with PH. Yeah.
Glug and the kransekakke were.
Dang, I wish. Oh, I wonder if I could find that joke. I have an aunt with... I'm just gonna type it into Google and see if it comes up. I have an aunt with such big bags under her eyes. She needs... No, there's pictures of people with eye bags. Okay. Maybe I should type, what does BH stand for in Norwegian? BH på norsk. Okay, that gives me the actual, like, Norwegian, but I need... What does BH stand for in Norwegian? I don't know if I'll be able to find it. No, not HMU. BH. No, I'm not gonna be able to find it. Dang it, I want to hear the end of that joke.
A highlight, and it was a great way to finish our long day on the boat.
Etter en god natts søvn det nå på tide for amerikanerne å sette til livs sin første norske frokost.
The first Norwegian breakfast.
Is this salmon?
Oh my god, that's
yeah,
so good. Pass me that goat cheese when you're done, okay?
Look at that. Can you put the goat cheese down? Oh
Pepperoni
my god.
paste.
You can put this in a tube.
In a tube!
Everything's in a tube.
The only thing that I think is weird that I've seen about Norwegians so far is that they eat all that food from tubes. What are you supposed to do with it? Do you put it on bread or something? Why do you have bacon in a tube? But why do you have fish in a tube? That's something I don't understand. It's why all the food is in a tube. Thank you.
But wait, there's
Yeah, I'm not sure I understand the tube foods either.
I used caviar toothpaste.
Wait, did you try the caviar?
I tried everything that I could get my hands on. I had lots of different fish.
Caviar paste. Yeah.
There was all sorts of crazy stuff in tubes, and I'm still not sure what everything was. This is traditional Norwegian food? I took a lefse and put everything I could find in front of me on it and chowed that down, and it was kind of brutal.
Yeah. Portland.
Hello, my name is Tom Torsdahl. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I'm a Norwegian American. I work at a guitar shop. I really love working there. I love selling the guitars and bringing music to people's lives, and I really love being able to play all the new guitars as they come in and getting to try out all the new stuff, all the new toys. Cool, man. Thanks.
Thank you. I love this guitar.
Yeah, man. Enjoy that thing. I play in the band with my girlfriend, Raina. She plays drums, and Debbie plays bass. Good music is music that has lots of guitars in it. My grandmother is really, really excited that I get to go and is really, really proud of me. Both my great-grandparents came from Norway, and they met each other. Actually, they're both immigrating over and met each other on the boat.
I don't remember the name of the boat, but it was 1898, and they met on the boat. They did not know each other
Wow.
in Norway.
And then went off to separate cities and corresponded to each other by letters.
And this is one of the letters.
They're all written in Norwegian, and no one in my family alive today has any idea what they say.
You just
What do you think
look
it
at
means?
Google Translate.
Probably some good love letter. It would be amazing to have some relatives translate the letters to me and give me a little more understanding of my great-grandparents. All right, Grandma, I'm off to Norway.
Take care. Have fun. Tell us all about it when we get back.
Kid, gonna eat?
What's silt?
Silt? That means like jam or
River bottom?
Definitely not jam. I really enjoy the Norwegian frokost. It's pretty meat heavy and fish heavy, which I like all of that, but I think a few people struggled.
The mackerel and the tomato sauce stuff I really didn't care for.
I tried everything at breakfast today. I really did not like the shrimp salad. But oh my god, no, the aftertaste is so bad.
Oh yeah, that's a little different. Wow. Some things I struggled with, there's no doubt, but it was, put it this way, I didn't eat as much as I normally do. Oh my.
I think Dakota was avoiding the whole thing by being as quiet as possible.
Wow.
I mean, you could see that there was a piece of bread on his plate, and he'd just eaten out the inside. So he was like this 2-year-old. That was kind of funny.
I'm just not a breakfast person.
Dakota, seriously, you need to try this.
We all did it.
Yes. There you go. I really want to see this. Let's see how the cowboy handles it.
It's great.
You didn't even chew it!
He just swallowed it.
You just swallowed it!
He goes, yeah. I'm a tough guy.
My favorite thing was the brown cheese and the bread, because your bread is delicious. Norwegian bread is the best bread I've ever had in my life. Every single type of bread I've had is like, you don't even want to put anything on it to ruin it.
I liked the Norwegian breakfast. Everything I tried, I liked more than I thought I would. I even liked the Liverpool style, which I thought was going to be nasty. So I was favorably, I liked the Norwegian breakfast. I approve.
Hi. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Now it's time for the next part of the Norwegian crash course.
Great.
You guys are going on a hike.
Hey. Okay.
And that means you have to repack into backpacks.
Okay.
And remember to pack only what you find necessary. But you also have to bring this. Tonight's dinner.
Potatoes.
Yes, potatoes.
You're gonna make everyone carry a bag of potatoes.
Norge er et potetland. Det har vi vært helt siden midten av 1700-tallet, da potetplanten nådde oss fra Sør-Amerika via Spania. I norsk jord ble poteten raskt et viktig alternativ til korn. Poteten tålte bedre regn og kulde, den vokste lettere i den skrinne jorda, og den kunne høste.
So they're saying potatoes are a really big crop in Norway because they grow really well compared to stuff like corn. I think they were saying at the beginning it was introduced from South America and then into Spain and then into Norway.
Tidlig. Det er særlig prestene vi kan takke for at poteten ble så populær i Norge. Mange av dem skjønte nemlig raskt hvor verdifull poteten var. De promoterte den ivrig fra prekestolen, de satte poteter i prestegårdshagen, og kunnskapen tok de med seg fra ett sogn til det neste. Deltakerne får utdelt klær som passer til den norske naturen.
Oh, I have long johns and they're red.
I tillegg kan de ta med seg det som får plass i sekken av det de har fått med seg fra USA.
I wish I could bring everything, but let's see. Are we gonna encounter snow?
I brought my knitting. I'm working on the matching mittens, so I had to bring that as well. I think we have a really interesting and fun and different group of people that have been thrown together, and it's really fun seeing how everybody is so completely different personalities.
Oh yeah.
Extra pair of underwear.
That's the Minnesota Nice talking, I can guarantee you that.
Probably going to travel light. It doesn't make sense to be backpacking across a bunch of stuff that you really don't need. It's just going to be more weight on your back.
I have my eyelashes. I have bags and bags of eyelashes.
I also brought jewelry because I think it's really important to have cute accessories no matter what you're doing.
I just tried to bring a lot of different accessories so I could just always, you know, spice things up and put some color in an outfit. And I even brought some extra hats in case other people weren't bright enough. I thought if I got hiking boots and I didn't like the color of the laces, I brought some options to replace the laces.
Dude from LA. A lot of people from LA. Oh yeah, he's
Hi,
in fashion
I'm
with that
Justin
hat.
Jorgensen, and I live in Los Angeles, but I'm also from Sunnis. I grew up in Fargo, North Dakota, which is very, filled with Norwegians. I mean, my mother's parents weren't born in Norway, so, I guess it's been a part of me since I was a kid. I moved to LA because I wanted to be an artist and theme park designer, and that's not too easy to do in North Dakota. Right now I'm working on designing a
There's not a lot in North Dakota.
I've been drawing since I was a kid. When I was 7 years old in school, we'd spent a whole week or two covering Norwegian culture, and we put these books together. This little thing says, "Help, I'm just a little Nissa." I don't really know what Nissa are.
Oh,
Maybe
the
they're
Nissa are
I
the
think they're just like
little
trolls
fairy,
or something.
yeah, fairy troll.
Oh, I hope there's troll hunting. I just want there to be something troll related. Anything troll related. Oh, and maybe there'll be, maybe I'll get to do rose mauling of some sort.
Rose mauling, that is, I don't know if they're gonna, it doesn't look like they're gonna explain it. It's a specific kind of flowery design. You see it, especially like on older pieces of furniture. It's, it's a specific kind of design. If you watch the movie Frozen, actually, the costumes and the designs in the background, even like Elsa's magic, a lot of that incorporates the rose mauling pattern in it. I don't know how to explain it. It's probably better off if I showed a picture, but yeah, I can do that later.
I guess the impression people get of me is that, I guess I'm a little crazy. I do fancy, expensive things.
I mean, that's not bad.
I'm always on the lookout for some new outfit. I have no idea what's, in store for me in Norway, but I know that I need to look good. I think this would be a great thing to bring to Norway. This would work with everything I have. Do they have nightclubs
that's not the most
Norway?
important
they have
thing.
To somewhere, right? They do something fun.
Amerikanerne nå klare for en klassisk fottur I norsk natur. De har også fordelt de 15 kiloene med poteter de har fått beskjed om å ta med.
I wanted to take all of them because
15
I trained quite a
kilometers
bit
with a
for
potato
skiing
bag?
and running back home, so I wanted more of a workout, but I guess it was more Norwegian to sort of spread the load out a little bit rather than just take them all.
You guys look like real Norwegian hikers. Perfect. You really do. What did you do with the potatoes?
They're in the backpack.
We split them up.
Yeah, you split them up?
Yeah.
So all of you are carrying potatoes?
No.
No, not you, Shanna.
No, Maddie wanted an extra workout, so I let him carry my potatoes.
Okay, Maddie.
We're potato slaves.
You stand out like a real man. Yes.
Norwegian.
Good. Real Norwegian. That's very good. Okay, guys.
The definition
now?
of a man. Definition of a man is how many potatoes you can.
You're gonna follow that path, and then I'll meet you at the end.
Etter pausen får du se hvordan amerikanerne klarer seg på fotturen.
Definitely not into hiking. I don't understand why people would ever want to go hiking.
De får servert ekte norsk tradisjonskost.
I don't like them at all. They're just really boring and they're like eating a rock.
Og noen får en påskjønnelse.
And the one that receives it will not be eliminated next week.
Oh, that was okay. So this around here, actually, this is rose mauling. It's a symmetrical, kind of design. Both sides are, both sides are pretty equal. And just kind of, it's meant to imitate flowers or grow it, stuff that grows. Yeah, very, very cute, very curly. Yeah, that's rose mauling.
Welcome to Norway!
12 norsk-amerikanere som aldri før har satt sin fot I Norge, kjemper om å få møte sin norske slekt ved å lære seg mest mulig om Norge og nordmenn.
I would love to meet my family that's here. I would love to hear what it's like growing up in this beautiful country.
De har allerede fått en grunninnføring I språket. Og straks skal de stifte nærmere bekjentskap med norsk tradisjonskost.
I don't like them at all. They're just really boring and they're like eating a rock.
Men først skal de begi seg ut på en klassisk norsk fottur på Godøya utenfor Ålesund. God tur! Lykke til!
Good luck.
Turen amerikanerne nå begir seg ut på, er opp mot Storhornet, som gir en fantastisk utsikt ut over Sunnmørskysten.
A hike. I'm guessing that was hike with good views.
I was excited about getting up into the mountains and going on a hike. Everyone was saying, oh, I'm so glad we're on a hike. Well, except maybe Shauna, but everybody else.
My friends would be shocked that I actually went hiking because that's not something I would typically do.
Okay,
That's like the hardest workout I've ever had.
That was 5 minutes, honey. The hike was so much fun. Unfortunately, I was next to Shauna.
This is really hard. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Shauna never went on a hike before, so I spent most of my time waiting for her and to help her carry take her hands and take her up the hike.
I think my grandma, who's 96, would be doing a better job on the hike than I am. I definitely did not get the athleticism of my Norwegian ancestors. I can't even enjoy the scenery because I'm too busy hiking.
I thought the scenery was stunning. It's like something I've never seen before. I mean, back where I live, there's great mountains, but not mountains and then ocean and then just the ships and everything. So I couldn't really take my eyes off the scenery.
Oh, what a sight. Woo. Wow. That was a workout, Tom,
Awesome. That was a good workout. You were
That's the
doing
hardest
awesome.
workout I've ever been on. I don't understand why people would ever hike.
You're doing a great job. Seriously.
We made it to the top, and it's
That was a
beautiful.
lie.
It's so pretty, and the grass is really squishy here. I swear it's squishier than in California. I felt like we were hiking in Lord of the Rings or something. Like,
In my 21 years of existence, I have never heard grass be described as squishy. It's never happened before.
but I expect a hobbit to pop out soon.
I saw Frodo.
Nobody will believe it if I don't have the pictures.
You're really Norwegian. It's gorgeous out here. This weather's just beautiful.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. I already put it away, but I'll put my fist.
He is
The
so
views were
cute with his little
absolutely
hat.
beautiful. And at one point, when I was sitting on the ledge, I was missing my dad.
Oh,
because I
please
was
don't start
really
crying.
hoping the first time I went to Norway, I could go with him. And he's alive and well, and we will go. But
So
I
why
was
are
really
you crying?
wishing my dad was here to look at it with me.
Am I just like a heartless hag that has absolutely no emotions? Like, people break down and start crying
Hi,
on
I'm
this show so
Saskia.
often.
I'm 36 years old. I live in Vernon, Connecticut, and I'm a Norwegian American.
Oh, wow. And I am gay all of a
I
sudden.
stay healthy by exercising. I try to go to the gym at least twice a week. I really do love to work out because I feel good about myself while I'm doing it, and I feel good about myself afterwards. See my muscles? And if you could touch them, you'd be even more impressed. That hurts right there?
Right there. Oh, damn.
I've been a massage therapist for about 11 years. Is pressure okay?
It's fabulous.
I love doing massage therapy because of the nurturing side of my personality. I love to take care of people and make them feel good.
If my friend was here, I know exactly what she'd say. I'm not gonna say it, but... Oh, God.
Hey, how are you? Long time no see.
My father was born in Sandefjord and came to the United States when he was 7 years old.
Now here's my first 17. Mai.
What's that?
That's Norwegian Independence Day.
Okay.
Oh yeah, cowboy gutten.
What's a gut?
Gut is a boy, so it's cowboy boy.
Oh, yeah.
Cowboy boy.
I have a great relationship with my father, and we get along like peanut butter and jelly.
Cowboy
Is
boy.
that you right there? It is you.
It is me,
Yeah. My father is a very important person in my life.
It's really, really important for me that she goes to Norway, and I wish I was going with her. We had hoped that we could go together earlier, but at least now she gets to go on her own and on her own adventure. So this is really great.
Why are you
Emotional.
crying again? What?
What are you crying for?
Yeah.
You're crying.
Men don't cry. Those are crocodile tears. So anyway, I mean, it's really great, and you'll feel right at home there.
Amerikanerne har fortsatt flere oppgaver foran seg, og har derfor begynt på turen ned fra Storhornet.
Oh, I love the rocks. The rocks almost look like steps up the hill.
Oh my God, are you all right?
Oh, I just blew a tire.
On the way down the mountain, I was walking behind Luli, and as she stepped down, she stepped onto the ridge of a rock, and her ankle went snap this way and snap that way, and she hurt herself.
Oh, Santa Maria. Dusty's not good.
Dusty's not good.
The worst thing that could possibly happen on this trip would be an injury that would take me out. A mistake. Some kind of a crazy mistake. That was scary.
Yeah, it was.
I don't quit. But if my body quits on me, you know, you got to respect that, because you got to use the body for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah.
Let's fix up that ankle, huh?
All right. So you know what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. You just tell me if it's too tight or not, all right?
Right, back in Nam, he had to do this. Paul and Saskia were great. They, Paul immediately just, you know, took over.
Oh,
You notice
Paul's
how
probably
nobody's
gonna
come
win
back to see
the
if we're
Spirit
okay?
Award
Noticed
this
that.
week.
Yeah.
they'll be, if we're here any longer, they'll be coming back.
Breaker 19, this here's a rubber duck. You got a copy on me, big fan? Come on.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, 10-4. They got the front
It's
door.
a truck driver?
Mercy sakes alive.
yeah,
Looks
he's
like
a
we
truck
got us
driver.
a convoy.
My name is Paul Haugen. I'm a Norwegian-American truck driver.
It was a dark moon on the 6th of June in a Kenworth pulling logs.
And my job, you know, I've been doing it for 24 years, and instead of working inside and same computer, same whatever, I have a lot of variety to my day, and that's what I enjoy.
Duck, and I'm about to put the hammer down.
We get together, some coworkers at a diner and swap stories. Hey, Troy, good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Bob. It's kind of fun. Someone's always got a story like you can't believe what happened to me today. It's all one big family. Makes the job enjoyable. That's funny. So you gonna go to prom today?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I have 3 children, Valerie
You're gonna go to
and
prom
Kyle.
today?
They're grown
Yeah.
adults.
Cool.
And then I have my son, Sean. He's still in high school. I hate to use the word buddies, but we get along really well. He respects me, I respect him, and I always listen to him, and he always listens to me, and we have a great relationship.
You
It'll
hate
be fine.
to use the word
I think
buddies,
family
like-
is yeah, it's all good. It's very important.
That
It's like my 5
looks
brothers
so
and sisters.
awkward. Like, what is going on?
It's fun getting together with the family. I love them all.
Well, so Paul, while you're over there, are you going to be looking up any family?
Mm-hmm. That's what it'd be all about, seeing our ancestors.
Yeah.
Let's get ours to Norway. Going to Norway will be the biggest adventure I've ever had in my life. And if I could get a chance to meet my family, that would be awesome. I think I have a great chance at winning this. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm not taking any prisoners. Let's go.
Etter Lulis uhell har amerikanerne blitt splittet, og nå ankommer den første gruppa målet for turen, Alnes fyr.
To be honest, I wish the hike was a bit longer. If it was up to me, I would have went higher and longer because I like getting a little bit more tired.
I wonder if they're still up there.
Well, being they're not here.
Men omsider kommer også baktroppen seg til fyret.
Hey guys!
Hey guys!
You okay?
Luli's awesome, so luckily she's doing all right now. I'm glad. I didn't want to see her get hurt.
Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't hurt much. It's fine.
Another person from Los Angeles. What?
Hi, I'm Luli Newcomb. I live in Los Angeles, California,
and I'm a clothing designer.
Oh, well. I was scared for a second she was going to be naked under that robe.
I design very unusual clothing. It's made out of fake fur and spandex and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. Other people, yes, would see me as a freak. And you know what? That's kind of a compliment. The inspiration for a lot of my clothes come from going to the festivals like the Burning Man Festival that happens in August. The Burning Man Festival is 50,000 people that get together to see colossal art. And it's taking childhood goofy play into your adult life and still keeping that childish and lighthearted life alive instead of turning into an old geezer. My relationship to Norway has always been kind of at arm's length. My great-grandfather was the one that came over from Hammerfest. He didn't have a great relationship with his son, my grandfather, to the point where my grandfather said, you know what, I'm going to drop the family name. So we lost a lot of traditions along the way. My daughter Bella, she's 10 years old right now. She's very interested in everything that has to do with our family, and I can't tell her anything. And hopefully, when I go over to Norway, I'll be able to learn and be able to tell her what our family came from. It's always been a dream to go there and to meet the people that are still there. And also to introduce my daughter to her family.
Okay, she seems pretty
Nå
chill.
som alle amerikanerne er vel fremme, er det på tide å avsløre hvorfor de har drasset med seg 15 kilo poteter.
Welcome to Alnes Fyr. Thank you. And well done, guys. Now you all know what the real Norwegian food tour feels like. How did it feel?
It was good. Hard. Satisfying.
Little
painful.
Yeah, Lily. I heard that you twisted your ankle.
I did.
What happened?
Well, we had a lot of rocks up there, and I misjudged.
Okay. I see.
Now it's time for the last part of the Norwegian crash course. And this is a Norwegian traditional dish called potetball, or kumle, or raspeball, or klubb, or kompadøs, or yeah.
I really had no idea what it was. It looked like
Potato ball.
watered up glue paste or something.
I thought that maybe I was going to eat like an octopus brain or something.
You already got the potatoes. Yes. So in the kitchen you'll find the recipe and the rest of the ingredients to make 24 potetballer.
When we brought the potatoes along, I thought we might be making something, but I didn't have any idea what.
Da må vi først starte med å skrelle potetene. Og kanskje du vil lyst til å skrelle potetene. Og du kan begynne her å raspe.
It was fun making the potato balls because we got to see how it's done, and I'm sure that Annalisa, the cook, was a pro at them.
Wait, why is this so difficult?
Because it's a terrible potato
Is that really?
Yeah. I'm going away.
You know why it's a terrible peeler is because you guys haven't taken the
wrapper on
plastic
it.
off.
Oh, yes! Oh, miraculous.
It's weird, I don't cook, but I liked being in the kitchen because I guess I just like making things and creating things with my hands.
Slippery little potato.
I'll start with another.
We call it klub in North Dakota.
The stuff's so good though, I've had it before.
Oh.
It's a little smaller when we make it, but I do love it. With lots of butter. It's the only way to go.
Oh, North Dakota.
Howdy, my name is Dakota Gillespie. I'm a Norwegian American, and I'm from York, North Dakota, and this is my horse ranch.
Wow.
This is my mom, Roxanne,
Hi, welcome to our ranch.
and my girlfriend, Nikki, and my brother.
I'm Nikki.
These are all the pregnant mares. They're gonna have babies here for the next month.
Oh.
Pretty excited. My great-grandparents that came over from Norway started this place. They started it, handed it down to my grandfather, Ole Solberg, handed it down to my mother, Roxanne Solberg, who will sooner or later hand it down to me, which I will hand it down to my kids and keep it in the family for as long
I
as I
don't know if
possibly
I
can.
like him. I think he fails the vibe check.
I'm a farrier. I graduated from the Minnesota School of Horseshoeing last year. Got my degree there.
Minnesota
and,
has a
now
school
I've been
for
keeping
horseshoeing?
pretty busy, just trimming hooves and putting shoes on. Better for you. Yes, when I was 14 years old, my dad passed away in a bad car accident. He was coming home and the road was washed out, which is really common in the springtime around here. And he actually went in the water and he couldn't get out of the vehicle and he drowned to death.
Oh. Ah.
You know, as a 14-year-old, it was pretty traumatic and having to take over everything. But we did manage, and we're doing great now, so. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Dakota. How's Poco doing?
She's got a big belly on her any day now. Probably gonna have her baby.
Oh, well, I'll take good care of it for you when you're gone.
The dialogue seems so forced, like it was planned out, and I wouldn't expect these people to have any past in acting, so it just feels wrong.
Me and my mom have a really close relationship. We always joke around with each other.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Can't believe you're gonna be gone.
She's always been there for me. I've always been there for her. I'm gonna miss her quite a bit. And my brother, too. He might not miss me as much as I'll miss him, but
How about
that's
your
fine.
girlfriend? You're not gonna miss your girlfriend? I told you he failed the vibe check.
Potetballene er endelig ferdige. Men våre amerikanske venner aner ennå ikke at vi selvfølgelig har tilbehør til, og synes dermed den kulinariske opplevelsen er nok så merkelig.
If that's traditional Norwegian food, oh my God. I can't imagine that that's what Norwegians normally eat.
I wasn't too intimidated by the potato, because normally the food I eat doesn't look that good, but it tastes...
I just have to stop for a minute and appreciate that sense. I wasn't too intimidated by the potato. You know what? I'm gonna tweet that because screw it. No one on this earth will understand what this tweet means, but I'm still gonna do it. Overall, I've already forgotten exactly what he said. Overall, I wasn't too I have to go back and listen to what he said again.
Nok så merkelig.
If that's traditional Norwegian food, oh my God. I can't imagine that that's what Norwegians normally eat.
I wasn't too intimidated by the potato, because normally the food I eat doesn't...
I wasn't too intimidated. I wasn't too intimidated by the potato. Episode 1 of Alt for Norge. Just for a little bit of context. Imagine too, they're probably, like, the producers of the show are taking these people aside and asking them questions about what they're doing. And I imagine the question would have been something like, so, how did you feel about the potato? Or, were you intimidated by the potato? Something
doesn't look
like
that good, but it tastes okay, so I can't wait to eat it.
This is great beer.
Is that how it's supposed to taste?
It's just potatoes and flour and maybe salt. And I don't like them at all. They're just really boring and they're like eating a rock.
I'm here to meet my family.
Said,
and
get
whatever
a
it
bunch
takes.
of flour
Whatever it
or
takes.
butter on it.
Hi guys! Hi! Are you enjoying your potato bowl meal? I have to admit that I left out a small piece of information before. What was that? An important thing to remember putting together a nice potato bowl meal is adding all the good stuff.
Wow. She did that on purpose.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I knew it. I knew it.
When Henrietta said she was coming in with something else to eat, I thought it was either going to be something really nasty or something really good.
I
Oh god.
assumed some sort of sheep heart or something.
Wow.
Comes in with horns on her head.
Sheep heart.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Some sort of meat.
What is it? It looks like raw intestines.
Oh, no, that's not raw.
No, it's not raw.
This
Ah, loading. Loading. It's like we got, what, like 5 minutes left of the episode? Come on, you can do it.
Oh,
It's not raw.
this is bacon fried in butter.
Oh, yeah.
This is called the nectar of the gods right here.
Okay, guys, please enjoy.
Vær så god, forsyn dere og kos dere med maten.
Then you can say tusen takk. Okay.
Oh, sugar.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bacon and butter. I love butter. I could eat a whole stick of butter.
The potato pal was delicious. I could not believe how good that was.
I would think if it came to America, it'd be really popular.
I cannot believe that we don't have that in the United States. I'm completely in shock that we don't have that there because it's so good.
That's really good.
That's how I could identify the aroma in the past.
This is so good. It's just too good to describe. It's just so good. So I love them.
Potetballmiddagen var den siste delen av innføringskurset i å være norsk. Men fortsatt har amerikanerne en liten overraskelse i vente.
It is now time for the Norwegian Spirit Award. A prize handed out to the one of you that has shown exceptional Norwegian sportsmanship
It'll
and
be
good spirit.
the truck driver.
And the one that receives it
I
will
bet.
not be eliminated next week. Wow. This week, I really wish I could give the prize to two of you, but unfortunately, there's only one of you that can receive the award. When Luli twisted her ankle, the two of you did everything you could to help her. So, the Norwegian Spirit Award this week goes to
So much. Paul. Yep, I knew it.
I did what anyone would do. I mean, just help her out. But you know what? That was cool to get recognized for that, and that puts a smile on my face. I
There's
think
your
it's really
troll,
cool.
whoever was looking
I
for
got
the troll.
I'm safe for a week, and it's a good thing.
For the rest of you, this is where the competition really begins. Next week, one of you will be the first to leave Alt for Norge and go back to the United States.
I'm a little nervous about the competitions. I mean, I just really don't want to leave this place. I love Norway.
I'm gonna give it everything I have. I want to stay in Norway as long as I can.
Thinking about meeting my Norwegian family is really
she's gonna
touching
start
for
crying
me.
again. Oh god.
And I can't wait. I can't wait.
Neste uke skal amerikanerne til Finse for å vise at de, som ekte nordmenn, er født med ski på beina.
There we go.
I hate beat up skis. This is not for me.
Oh, the poor girl. Okay, so that was season 1 episode, or no, oh, we're good. Season 2, episode 1, I can't count. Go back full screen here. So it's not, I don't think this season's cast will be as annoying. We good? Oh, I think I've been having some connection issues. It's gone in and out. Yeah, I think this season's cast is not as annoying as last year's, or at least there's not as many annoying people. That'd be interesting. And looks like they're going right into the skiing part of the show, so I don't know when I'll be streaming next. I'm gonna try to get a streaming schedule set up the next week or so, but yeah, I don't know. So if you follow my channel, just keep an eye on my schedule when I update that. And yeah, I will see y'all senere, I guess. Tack for att du så på. Keep studying that language. I did it again. Keep studying that language, whatever you're learning, if it's Norwegian, German, Spanish, a Chinese language, whatever you're doing, keep studying. Do better than me. Don't fall out of the habit. Yeah, so ha det bra, alle.